So let's start with this week's session, ma'am.
Okay. So today's topic is why an applicant, that is, why a candidate should ask questions in the interview. So that's our today's topic of discussion. And being an HR always through my life, maximum, I see it's really important. One needs to ask questions. One, it makes you stand out over the other candidates because that's how the interviewer also remembers you, that you have asked some questions. And two, it gives you an opportunity to showcase your skills, because interview is such a process, one should not miss any opportunity when given to talk, right? A lot many times I've seen when I used to ask them, do you have any questions, they used to be like, no, I don't have, I think I'm good. Ideally, over here, the interviewer or the HR or the manager is trying to gauge and understand, and rather do an evaluation about you as a candidate. One, what kind of questions are you asking? Are you asking for the heck of asking something, or you're really asking wherein you have done a lot of research? Like a lot many times the candidates ask questions which are very basic, which in a second you can get the information from the company website or maybe any other avenues. So those kind of questions ideally one should really avoid. Instead, ask intelligent questions where you get the information which will help you to decide if this is the place that you really want to work, and is this the role that you really want to take up, which is going to meet your aspiration, or if that's a dream job. So there a lot of thought goes in that. So my suggestion or recommendation would be, ask questions which is going to help you in the entire process. One, you getting a job, and two, which will help you support your decision when you want to join the company. That is one aspect. Second aspect is, when the interviewer is asking the question, he is also trying to gauge that if you are the right fit for the company or no. Because every employer wants an employee who's uh, excited, who's very happy, who's showing that energy level, who's showing the vibes that this is what I want, and that he tries to gauge through the questions that you are asking. So he's going to gauge everything, the kind of words you're using, the choice of words, your energy level, your body language, your tonality, modulation, intonations, everything he's going to check, he or she, whoever that is. So hence it's very imperative that you go full prepared what kind of questions you're going to ask. And the third thing is, avoid asking questions which have already been answered in the interview. I've also seen people, they end up asking the same question wherein we have already answered it. So that shows that you are not even paying attention. This is another way of evaluating. Because interview is going to catch everything the way you are presenting yourself in that 1 hour of the process in the interview, right? Then asking questions also gives you a platform to understand what is the company all about, besides what you have googled and you've done your own research. It gives you a lot of insights when you ask the right questions to the interviewer. In a way, you get to understand the culture of the firm. You understand what kind of projects are going around inside the company, what kind of clients do they have, what are the challenges do they face when they start the day also. Then what are the expectations they have when a person joins the company, what are the processes do they follow uh, through the year, you know and many such questions that a candidate can think of asking, was this is going to help only them, right, to take that decision if this is the place I really want to work or no. And secondly, it also helps the interviewer to understand your interest level also. If you just ask a question which is like very lame, the interviewer will be like, he might not show it on his face, but somewhere he will be very dejected, because both of you are investing time sitting there, be it half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour. You're investing time there, and if the response is not coming the way is expected from you as a candidate, because you are at the end of the day showing your experience, and you need to talk as per the experience there, right? So hence, when given an opportunity, I would highly recommend that ask questions. At least have 2 or 3 questions in mind. Go fully prepared before even getting inside the meeting room. Fully prepared on what kind of questions am I going to ask, and by asking this question, how is that going to help you? Think
Okay.
of that. Just don't go write in a piece of paper. Okay, I'm going to ask these 2 questions, and it's a checklist. Okay, I've asked. Now my job is done. It doesn't work that way, because at the end of the day, both of you are evaluating each other. Both of you need each other, right? So it's very important what kind of questions you're asking. So I've already given examples, like you could ask questions around the culture. You could ask questions around the kind of work that you're expected to do. What are the besides the regular work? What is that extra expectation does the company has from you? How does a team function? How is the diversity and inclusion looks like in the organization? What's the importance of that in the organization? Where do I play the role in that? How can I contribute there? So these kind of questions really makes the interviewer also feel that, wow, he or she is also equally interested to contribute to the growth of the company besides the work, right? So we all understand we go there to earn money. Nobody's doing a charity, right? But besides the
Yes.
work, what else, what contribution are you going to do to the firm? That becomes your jam. Bread and butter is basically the regular work you do and you get paid for that. But what is the jam that you're looking for? And that's exactly which is going to take you ahead in terms of promotions, increments, incentives, or whatever that is, right? So this is exactly what the interviewer looks when he or she is talking to you. So that is one. That is why it's extremely important to ask questions and not let go. And the most important thing is, you have been given an opportunity to speak. It's a final opportunity you've been given, and 99.9% the interviewer will ask you, do you have any questions for me? So please say yes, and ask those questions around the job, what kind of job it is. Because see, the job description is one piece of paper. You will have written something, 300 words will be there. But the job, what you're going to do is much beyond that. And when you have the opportunity to ask, one should ask. It's not only what's written. There'll be a lot of things which are not written on the job paper, job description. And that is what you have to ask. So you may ask the interviewer, while I have seen the job description, is there something more you would want to add which is expected me to do in the organization? So now that way you're also understanding over and above this what else I can do, or what is the other platform I can do, to succeed in the organization. So hence the need of asking the questions is the most imperative. And the second, one should avoid, while you ask the questions, one should avoid asking questions around compensation in the initial stage. Once the firm has decided that yes, I'm going to hire you, then yes, you should go ahead and have those discussions. But I've seen a lot of candidates are so eager to talk about money in the first stage itself. And that's a very, very naive stage, because the firm still doesn't know you. Nobody knows you yet. Nobody has evaluated you. You also don't know what the firm has to offer for you. So it might sound little off track. The organization might not take in a healthy way. They might feel, okay, the assumptions would be like, maybe he or she is only looking for money. So it might go against you. Instead, reserve that question at the end, because if the firm has shortlisted you, that means the firm has already thought about how the entire process will look like for you, including the compensation. And if the organization feels that the compensation is a challenge, they will highlight it. But there's no point talking only money from first conversation itself, because that can go against you, because it looks little off track, because the firm has still not evaluated you and yet you're telling the firm, I want X. Okay. And second, one should also avoid to put too much of stress on the future. While we all have our future plans, how we want to grow in the organization, it's good to have that. I'm not saying no, but the stress should not be too much, because they're hiring for the position which is existing now. So the importance is given to the now, then the future. Yes, of course, the current role is going to somewhere help you drive towards your future aspiration. So you may want to ask, but don't put that as a focal point. Please tell me, will I become this? Will I get that? Will I, a lot of candidates do that out of eagerness or curiosity. They end up doing that, and it looks as if the implication would be the interviewer might think, okay, he or she is more keen on Y than X. What I have to offer, maybe he or she is not okay because he or she is looking for Y, which I can't promise right now. Because future nobody knows, right? How you nobody can commit that this is what I'm going to give you. Yes, we will build a path to get you there, but I can't promise you now that if I'll give you that or no. So hence that's the reason I said don't stress. Do have the discussion on your future growth, but that should not be the focal point. The focal point should be the job that you have applied for and how is that you are going to succeed in that job and how you're going to leverage for yourself and for the organization. That should be the focal point of the discussion. All right?
Okay. And do check out our other videos. We have many videos by Ashwini ma'am on interview related topics, whether it's your dressing sense or whether it's your confidence or body language. We have covered almost everything. So I hope you will go and check them out. Do like and subscribe us, do follow us. We appreciate every single one of you who's watching us or who listens to us.
Yes, and we also have a podcast. Please go and refer to the podcast. They're very mini short podcast, very handy. Whenever you are getting an interview, you can just search as per the topic that you're looking for because the topics are very precisely given and you will have the navigations around.
Yes.
It's on Gatha
Gatha.
platform.
Go ahead and give it a listen and leave your reviews. We'd be happy to know. And also, if you want, you can book a private session with Ashwini ma'am, who will give you a personalized career guidance session. It's on our website, www.interviewcracker.com. Go ahead and book it now because the slots are running out really quick.
Thank you.
Yes, DM us. We'll be happy to take those messages anytime.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being a
Take
part
care.
of today's session. See you next week. Stay vaccinated, stay safe.